Down there, the problem's down there. It's a shambles. The village is gridlocked and nobody wants to give way. Anyway, good morning everybody. It's 9:35 on a Thursday morning. And it's the 9th of May. Dibbity doo-dah. And you find me on my way again, as usual, to Tunbridge Wells. I'm sure we're going to get rain. We had it during the night, but that's not important because it's not raining now, so it's joy time. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Now, many of you will know this is a regular road that I use, and I hate it. Because the drains are so deep, and when I'm not concentrating I always hit them, even though I know they're there after coming up and down this road so many times, but so far I haven't hit them. Ta-da! Success! There is one more to come, I think. So another good reason for keeping your distance from the car in front. 2-second rule applies. 1, 2, yes, or 1 elephant, 2 elephants, whichever you prefer. And there's the last drain, and we avoided it. Well, there's one more, look, but that's not the one. That's not one that. And there's another one. So, but they don't actually. They're not as low as the others. And away we go. Happy days. So it's quite a cool day today. Yes, you can see it's overcast. There is blue sky and the sun has been out. Now, one of the reasons I'm out today is, yes, I've got to go over to Tunbridge Wells, but also I'm just testing my my Garmin here, because the last time I put it on the screen, and I was on the outskirts of Croydon, and although I didn't have the actual unit attached, the bracket fell off. The bracket just pinged off while I was going along. So I wasn't best pleased. But anyway, I got another bracket, which was fine. And so here we are. And it's not secured in any way other than it's pressed on. But this is an old Garmin, and it's not updated to current road use, and so therefore, in the event should it decide to come off, I shan't be too worried. But we'll see what happens. It should be less bouncy on the tank. Okay, here we go. And so therefore it shouldn't come off. But famous last words. And also, you may know through possibly following and subscribing and ticking there and all that sort of thing on YouTube that I'm going through an IAM observed rides, or I am going on IAM observed rides. I've had one check ride and I have another check ride coming up, and so I'm trying to follow the principles of the IAM. And for those of you that don't know what that is, it's the Institute of Advanced Motorists, or motorcycling, depending on your preference. And it certainly is a learning curve, that's for sure, but it is only a learning curve at first, simply because the riding style is very much based on safety and observation in order to get the best out of your riding and be safe at the same time. And yeah, I've learnt a lot from it. It's changed my style of riding for definite. I've never been gung-ho on a bike anyway, and I've owned sports bikes and so on. But I'm certainly a lot safer than I ever have been. Maybe that's because I'm older and wiser, but there's still that element of common sense and understanding. Which you need to adopt. But I think if you ride a bike, you understand that, and the dangers around that, and the amount of chances that you are likely to get based on the fact that you're sitting on a two-wheel machine, and so you're open to the elements, open to being knocked off, but you can save that. You can stop that from happening. Accidents happen, yes, but you can actually manage that. Sorry, I'm concentrating on here, so that's why I'm sort of stumbling a bit. I have to say I don't really like my sat nav on the tank, so I'm having to look away from the road, which doesn't thrill me. Motorcyclists used to acknowledge each other when they went past each other. It kind of seems that unless you own a BMW or a sports bike and you come up against each other of the same ilk, nobody seems to wave, nod or do anything anymore. It's a sad state of affairs. It's a bit like in the 70s, 60s and 70s. My dad was one of the first people in our town, village, whichever you like to call it, that owned a BMW car. And I don't think it was just that, but I think, you know, with the other cars that were around at the time, if you met somebody with a similar car, you'd just wave and acknowledge people. You know, I don't mean wave frantically as if you're pleased to see them, but you would just acknowledge them. Doesn't seem to happen anymore for some reason. So I'm just thinking about the way I'm going to go. Look at that cloud, that's pretty angry. I can't help thinking I might get caught up in that, but I might be lucky enough not to, which is good. So let's look on the bright side of things, shall we? Yes, I'm going to go just Oh, I've got a runny nose. I can't do anything about it. Right, so I'm going to go through the town of Tunbridge Wells and wiggle my way through to where I need, unless I drown in my own snot. Oh, it seems to be very sort of hay fevery and polleny today. And even though I've had a tablet, I don't need to tell you all this. It's not necessary. It's not bike health. So we need to be careful through here because there could be all kinds of things going on. Yep, the rains are coming. I don't think it'll last for long. So I'm hoping this rain won't keep up, but I know they did forecast rain, to be fair, but I thought I'd take my chances and do what I'm doing. Right. So nearly where we need to be. Right, well my meeting's finished and I've come out to this. So here we go. Ugh, lovely, if you're a duck. Cheerio. Right, so there we go, into the rain. So, our thing is, you've just got to look ahead. Keep an eye on everything that's around you. Well, here we are in the beautiful sunshine of East Sussex. We've come out of Kent, Garden of England, and we're back in the sunshine again. Who'd have thought it? So now I've got to wash the bike. But there you go, these things happen, and you know, they are waterproof. Glorious, they're glorious. Oh, changes are afoot. Changes are afoot. Well, that was a lovely ride. So here we are back on the road that I hate. The road with the deep drains all down one side coming up and all down the other side going down. That one's okay. But I'm going to try and keep a clean slate today. It's interfering with my line, this one, but that's okay. So there we go. It is possible to ride down that road and not hit a drain. How cool am I? This is a tricky bit of a cornering here. Everybody cuts it. Oh, look at that. And we're good to go. We've stopped.